Now what happens when your vintage sewing machine, you plug it in and it keeps running and running and running and running? The problem is, and I can't stress enough, get an electrician to sort this out. But what this one is all about is explaining to you it doesn't mean the machine needs to be thrown out. It doesn't mean it's got to have a major overhaul. I'm going to explain to you what the actual situation is. So in the vintage machine, this one here, this is a Janome pedal. As you can see, you've got your regulators and everything in there. And this little baby here is a little voltage suppressor. But in the early Singers, they have these two little things here. And I don't know how close you can have it. I believe they were designed some reason with interference with the AM radios. But you can see they've got two little caps on it. On this end you've got a black cap, and on this one you've got a red cap, and you can see there the cap's actually lifted. And that's why in a lot of the pedals, you get your pedals of these old machines, and if your machine runs and runs and runs and runs, you'll find there's a little bit of moisture in it, and that's what's happened. Everything's leaked out of these, and once these break down, you automatically, the machine will just keep running and running and running. So it's actually very simple, where you can see this one is connected to the major connections there on the pedal. It's only a matter of just get an electrician to come and actually remove that. I'm sure they'd be able to replace it with something else. And in the case of this one, as you can see, these are completely connected. All that's been done here is the two screws have been taken out, that's been removed, and everything's been put back in. But this is something I would highly recommend, that you get an electrician to actually do something like this. They're the people that know all about it. All this is just explain to you that it isn't a major issue with your machine. Chances are it is going to cost you very, very little. And I hope that everybody is sensible enough to get somebody qualified to actually do the job. But this just shows you there is really very, very little wrong with it. And I'm sure and hope that this will keep a lot of people a lot of safe, and also save a hell of a lot of sewing machines. So when your machine just runs on and on and on, chances are it's just a voltage suppressor or a capacitor of some calibre has broken down and caused that. So good luck, and let's save a lot of these old machines.